leadership and communication skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With that, I would like to hand over the dais to presiding club president, Toastmaster Ravi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
First of all, I want to thank you, Epidel Technologies, and special thanks to Toastmaster for giving us an opportunity to have a meeting over here in this wonderful place. So this week I saw a video of Simon Sinek. So he was talking about the human psychology. In his video, he told that the human mind cannot comprehend the negative. So whenever you tell someone that don't do this, so they are more likely to do that thing. So whenever we tell children that don't watch video, don't play games, don't eat on a couch, so the children are more likely to do those things. So a human brain is wired in such a way that it will do the things that we tell them not to do. So instead that, what we can do is tell them that eat at the table, read the books. So when you focus on the positives, the brain is wired to catch that word and focus on that. So in Olympics and in all the games, you see that all the players only focus on the target and not the surroundings. In our life also, if we only focus on the obstacles, then our path of success may get distracted. So to refrain from that, what we supposed to do is focus on the path of success, not the obstacles. So with that message, I will announce meeting 310 as open. We have a few changes in agenda. Previously, the grammarian role was played by Toastmaster Sakshi, but she was not able to come, and thanks to Toastmaster Pradeep Talreja for taking up the role. The role of the speaker 2 is replaced by Toastmaster Ananda, and the role of the table topic master has been replaced by Toastmaster Tarun. So kudos to those members for taking up the role at the last moment. Yes, this is coming. So we will begin with the guest introduction. So members who are attending for the first time, they can raise their hand and stand up at their place, and they can tell three things. What's your name, how you came to know about Toastmasters, and what you are doing in currently. So guest for the first time. So from you can we can start.
My name is Shahid Kaidawala. I am currently as a lead recruiter at Epidel Technologies. I know about Toastmasters club from the organization where I currently work.
Okay. Next.
My name is Aman, and I'm working here in Epidel Technologies only as a talent acquisition management training. And I came to know about this Toastmaster from my manager, sir. He gave me a mail.
Great.
So good morning everyone. My name is Karthik and I came to know about this Toastmaster from Pradeep sir. I'm very thankful to him. And yeah, I'm working with Epidel Technologies since Noida.
Good morning everybody. My name is Poonam Sharma. I am Pradeep Talreja's wife, and that's how I came to know about Toastmasters. And I'm a homemaker. I take care of my two kids and my husband.
Great.
My name is Vishal Patil. I came to know about the Toastmasters by Pradeep sir. I am a pharma graduate and I am working as a healthcare recruiter from past 7 months to the Epidel Technologies.
one more guest. You, sir? Yeah. So,
myself, I'm Katwadi. I just came to know about Toastmasters from my friend Ananda. This is my first time. I am from VTM.
yes, ma'am, you.
Hi, myself Kudra, and I'm also from Vatsalyam. So recently I get to know about this Toastmaster club. So just visited to know about that.
Thank you. So, if anyone left, they can raise their hand. Yeah. No worries. So, I am passing one QR code. Yes. I will just pass them. I am passing one QR code so the members who are not in a VTM group, so they can scan this code, and I request all of you to add in that group so that you can take a part in a polling for the best role players, speakers, and all. So please, if you can pass to other members. So yeah, the ma'am came last. So you can tell about your name, what you do, and how you came to know about Toastmasters.
So my name is Tanya. I work with Apidel as Associate Manager in Employee Relations, and I came to know about Toastmasters by my supervisor Pradeep. I joined few online sessions which he suggested during COVID time, but now when I got a chance to be a part of it live, so I thought why not.
Thank you. All the speakers who come to the stage, I request to take care of this step so you will not get injured. And proceeding this meeting further, we have a members induction today. So Toastmaster Chris has joined recently, and kudos to him that he took a courage and be the part of table topic contest. So he nominated himself in the contest. So I request Toastmaster Chris to come on the stage for the induction ceremony. You came here, you just put your note down. Okay. Thank you. So what we are going to do is now, so you have joined the club recently, and we have today your induction ceremony. So we will take a pledge, all the VTM members, and you will take a pledge that you will follow the club's rules and regulations laws. Okay? You are clear? Yeah. So when I say I, you tell your name, and then I will read the whole oath. I, as a member of Toastmasters International and my club, promise to attend meeting regularly, prepare all of my speeches and leadership assignments to the best of my ability, basing them on projects in the Toastmaster manuals. Prepare for and fulfill meetings assignments. Provide fellow members with helpful constructive evaluations. Help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow. Serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so. Treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy. Bring guests to the club meetings so they can see the benefits of Toastmaster membership offered. Adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmaster educational and recognition programs. Maintain honest and highly ethical standards during the conduct of all Toastmaster activities. I do. Okay. Thank you. Now, you are so much in hurry. Now we will take the place for the members. So I request all the members to raise your hand, and I will read the poll. We, the members of Vadodara Toastmaster Club, promise to support you in your quest for self-development, provide you with positive, helpful evaluations, maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, give you opportunities to help others. Make your Toastmaster membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. We do.
We do.
Thank you. So today we have an amazing thing. Before calling a Toastmaster Harsh, I will request Toastmaster. Yeah, please. I will request Toastmaster Harsh to come. Please sit over. I will request Toastmaster Harsh to come on dais and present a book of week.
A very good morning, Toastmasters and guests. It's Sunday, right? So, how many of you like shopping? I'm not just talking about clothes and jewelry, everything, otherwise, no males would raise their hand up. Well, coming to the book of the week, when we go to some retail store, some of us have strategy that if some food item is there, we will look at the expiry date, and some of us will be that lethargic, whatever it is, let me purchase. We will look at different products, some of us will just purchase it. And same will be the strategy of retailers. Somebody will help us, guide us the location of the product, and someone will be very rude and not will just ignore us. So the book of the week which I am going to present is written by an author who has done his BTech from IIT Bombay and MBA from IIM Bangalore. Anybody can guess? He is the Chief Executive Officer of Reliance Retail. Anybody can guess? It is Damodar Mall. So, friends, book of the week is Supermarket Wala, Secrets to Winning Consumer India. In this book, he has mentioned the ideologies and perspectives of Indian consumers, as well as strategies implemented by the retailers to be on the crest of wave in their respective businesses. He has also studied the minds of Indian consumers, that is customers, that what are the requirements. Along with, he has provided the glimpse of the elevation in the retail sector. Looking at this book, one would feel that it is like a lab manual for MBA students. But believe me, that if you are a good consumer, your lifestyle is quite elevated from your counterparts. So, being a good consumer means you live a very good lifestyle. And to be a good consumer, if you wish to be a good consumer, then there can be no other alternative than these great books. Here, he has provided several examples, like it is written here that Sonu's breakfast table on Sunday represents global cuisines. Do you know how is it possible? So these are some marketing based questions. So it is not just for marketing people, but if you want to be a good consumer, you want to buy the products which would surely help you, so you can surely read this book. It is available on Amazon website as well as app at a feasible cost. Thank you so much. Over to the President.
Now I would like to invite Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vatsal, to present his theme. Toastmaster Vatsal. Vatsalyam, Toastmaster Vatsal. Toastmaster Vatsal, Vatsalyam. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Vatsalyam. My name is Vatsal. It's derived from a Sanskrit word Vatsalyam, which means love. But then, what is love? And who better to ask this question than 4 to 8 year old children? This is exactly what a team of experts did. They asked a group of 4 to 8 year olds to define love. And their answers, I would like to share their answers with you. Rebecca, age 8, she told, when my grandmother got arthritis, she couldn't bend over and paint her toenails anymore. So my grandfather does it for her all the time, even when his hands got arthritis too. That's love. Billy, age 4, he said that when someone loves you, the way they say your name is different. You just know that your name is safe in their mouth. Danny, age 7, he said, love is when my mommy makes coffee for my daddy and she takes a sip before giving it to him to make sure that the coffee is okay. Emily, age 8. She said that love is when you kiss all the time. Then when you get tired of kissing, you still want to be together and you talk more. My mommy and daddy are like that. They look gross when they kiss. Noel, age 8. She said, love is when mommy sees daddy smelly and sweaty and she still says that he is more handsome than Tiger Shroff. Ellen, age 5. She says, love is when mommy gives daddy the best piece of chicken. Even as children, we have some idea as to what love is. We learn about this by looking at our parents, and we learn about this by the stories that they tell us. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to tell me many stories. One story goes that once upon a time, Krishna's wives were so happy with Sage Narad that they told him that he could have anything that he wants. Anything? Asked the mischievous sage. Yes, the wife said proudly. You can have anything that you want, just ask away. So the sage Narad said, okay, I want Krishna. All hell broke loose. How could they give up Krishna to him? They fell to his feet and pleaded to ask for anything else but Krishna. After a lot of pleading and cajoling, the sage relented. Okay, said the naughty sage. I'll not take Krishna, but then you'll have to give me something which is equal in weight to Krishna. The wives were relieved. A weighing pan was summoned and Krishna was put on one side of the pan. On the other side, they had to give something which was equal in weight to Krishna. Satyabhama was the richest wife of Krishna. She declared that Krishna is worth his weight in gold. I'll put all my gold in the second pan and give it to Narad. She put all the gold in the second pan, but the pan did not budge. Then she ordered all her servants to gather all the gold from the palace and put it on the second pan. All the gold was put in the second pan, but the pan still did not budge. It seemed that Krishna was very heavy. At that moment, another wife, Rukmani, she entered the palace and got to know what was happening. She immediately plucked out a tulsi leaf and declared that this is a symbol of my love for Krishna, and put it on the second side of the pan. Immediately it went down, and Sage Narad had to be content with a sprig of tulsi. In my previous jobs, I had to deal with many foreign clients, and whenever they got to know that I am from India, one of the first things that they said to me was, India, Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is known as the symbol of love throughout the world. Let us just get a gist, background of how the monument was built. The year was 1630. The region Malwa of India had witnessed 3 back-to-back crop failures. Due to this, there was a large-scale famine in this region. People were dying of hunger. There was poverty and disease everywhere. But this famine was made worse by a war. You see, Shah Jahan the emperor, one of his commanders had defected and joined Adil Shah of the Deccan region. To take his revenge on the commander and the Adil Shah, he declared a war against them and set his camp at Burhanpur, a city called Burhanpur. In this camp, Mumtaz, his wife, also joined him. But unfortunately, this Burhanpur was very near to Malwa region also. What happened was that traders that were carrying food resources from a less famine-affected region to this region were intercepted, and the food resources were directed to feed the army of Shah Jahan. It was during this war at Burhanpur that Mumtaz died while giving birth to his child. The rest, as you know, is history. I am not saying that Taj Mahal isn't beautiful. Its fountains and gardens are uncomparable to anywhere else in the world. Its white marble, imported from foreign lands, shines marvelously. The artisans that had built this were very skillful and very costly. As per one of the estimates, if the Taj Mahal were to be built today, it would cost $42 billion. To give you a comparison, $42 billion is the GDP of entire Nepal. So in this story, I can see Satyabhama's gold, but I fail to see Rukmani's Tulsi leaf. So if you had asked me, is there any monument where I can see Tulsi leaf? Yes, there is. But before that, we'll start today's session and I'll come back to you after break. So today's session consists of prepared speeches, then it will be followed by edutainment by Toastmaster Vikram, which will be followed by table topics, and finally, the most important part, we'll get feedback from the evaluators. So to start off with today's session, I'll first introduce the tag team. Timer, TM, Krish.
Very good morning to one and all present here. My name is Krish and I will be the timer for today. As a timer, I will time the table topic speaker, formal speeches and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow and the red cards. We will denote the specific times remaining. The table topic speaker should limit their time remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. Those giving speeches should not limit their remarks to the specific speech times. First, icebreaker speeches should be of only 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and at 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. Second, most other speeches should be of 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and at 7, I will raise the red. Third, the individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. Most importantly, the speaker 3 is an educational session. At 15 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 17 minutes, I will raise the yellow card, and at 19 minutes, I will raise the red card. Thank you all the Toastmasters. I wish you all the best.
Second, I'll introduce you to the R counter for today. So let us join our hands for R counter, Toastmaster Sanjay. And before leaving the stage, I will urge all of you to shake it.
So good morning Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and respected guests. So I am responsible for our counter. It is very important for any speeches. So everyone has to be taken care. It is piece of cake for the audience, but it gives conspicuous result for the people who is giving speech. So I will take care repetitions of word or movement and few phrases which can be repeated. So this I will take care and I will let you know the outcome at the end of the sessions. Thank you.
That was very good. Next, there is grammarian. Join your hands for Toastmaster Pradeep.
Good morning everyone. Today my role is of a grammarian. As a grammarian, my role is to introduce new words to the meeting participants and monitor language and grammar usage. For example, I will monitor incomplete sentences, mispronunciations, grammatical mistakes and similar aspects. Today's word of day is presented in the agenda. If we have a few more copies of agenda, I would like to give it to the last two tables, just one each if possible. The word of the day is conspicuous. Notice the meaning of the word is noticeable to the eye or mind. The synonym is prominent, remarkable or clearly visible. An example could be his absence was conspicuous, or somebody who came in late. It was the late coming was conspicuous to everybody, right? The phrase of the day for today is piece of cake. a meaning of piece of cake is very easy or something which is easily accomplished. An example could be taking up a role of grammarian after 3 years didn't seem to be a piece of cake to me. Over to you, Toastmasters.
So, with the entire tag team introduced, let us start with our prepared speeches. And before introducing the prepared speeches, I will introduce here the evaluators. First speech is by Toastmaster Janardhan and the evaluator is Toastmaster Sarika. So join your ranks for Toastmaster Sarika.
Good morning everyone over here. Good morning. So I would love to share that today my speaker inspires me to attend this meeting on a regular basis, because once he shared in his speech that he comes in Baroda for 2 days a week only, and really it's hit me a lot that if he can make it on a regular basis, why should not we? So I love to share that, and I want to share it, and today I got that opportunity. And his speech title is Travel Diaries from the level 1 of the Pathway Team Collaboration, and project will be Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And timer, please note his time for 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck to you for your time.
Without further ado, let's join our ranks for Toastmaster Janardhan. Travel Diaries, Toastmaster Janardhan.
Thank you. Imagine the mouth of a river before it joins the sea. 300 kilometers long east to west, 150 kilometers long north to south. It was navigable during the time of Alexander the Great, and it supported Indus Valley civilization. Before an earthquake changed the course of the river and made this place into a marshy, salt desert. Can you guess the place I am referring? No guess? It's below. It's in Gujarat. Great Run of Kutch. Ran means desert. Kutch means tortoise. If you look at the map of Kutch, it will look like an inverted tortoise. In 2001, 26th January, huge earthquake of 7.6 Richter scale hit Kutch, and it placed Kutch in the global map for the wrong reasons. Since then, the place had made a remarkable comeback, largely due to the indomitable spirit of the people. They got to witness during my short Diwali vacation. After 8 hours drive, we reached Kotka, a village known for its embroidery and handicrafts. The village was very famous for embroidery handicrafts, and we stayed in Ran Visamo, a resort whose walls and floors were made with mud. The landscape in Kutch is largely barren, but it has pockets of acacia shrubs, and it's windy and dusty. On the first day of our visit, we went into the village, and we had the opportunity to visit the village one home, which was huge. It had a large middle place, and with kitchen, hall, bedroom around it. We got a few embroidery and handicraft stuff and returned to our hotel. Take one. The next day, the same people who sold stuff to us came and they were selling in the resort. And a rich woman from Mumbai were talking to one of the girls. The conversation goes like this. How old are you? Ma'am, I am 17 years old. When do you get married? I get married in the age of 21. Why don't you come to Mumbai? You can earn a lot of money. She said, the houses in Mumbai are so small. Here we have a huge space. We earn a lot of money because by selling our embroidery and stuff like this. Moreover, I want to live in my birthplace. Then she asked, who will you marry? She said, I will marry someone near my village and I will settle down here. Take two. In the evening, one rich Ahmedabad businessman wants to get his car cleaned.
So he was talking to one of the employees. Hey Chotu, गाड़ी साफ करते ना 100 रुपये देता हूँ. He said, sir, I have a lot of work. चलो मैं 500 रुपये देता हूँ, कर देना. He said, sir, I have a lot of work. What work do you have? He said, I will take care of the buffaloes. I am allowed to cook for the guests. I am allowed to help my family in embroidery. He said, 500 रुपये दे रहा हूँ, करके दे देना भाई. He said, sorry sir, I cannot do. The rich man's ego was burnt, and I can sense something. He felt a little embarrassed. He was offering 500 rupees, which was 1 day's work, for doing 1 day's work. Right? 500 rupees is what these people charge. And he felt really embarrassed. And it showed how these people, I mean, it showed money cannot buy everything, right? And especially with people who have a lot of pride. The next day, we went to this Narayan Sarovar, which was close to 4 to 5.5 hours from the place where we stayed. The door to Narayan Sarovar was a single lane with this much drop on either side. So you have two problems. When somebody comes in front of you, or you are behind someone. So after a few kilometers, there was an old Zen car packed with goods, and it was very slow. I waited for some time. He didn't bother. I honked, ping, ping. He didn't seem to care. Then I thought, I cannot go behind him for eternity, right? I'll have to make my move. So I pressed the accelerator very hard. One set of my wheels were on the gravel. Ting, tong, da 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 da. It was a continuous sound of gravel hitting the car, right? Hitting the metal part of the car. Then I somehow went in front of him. Then I saw a huge trail of dust behind. I felt I achieved something great. I don't know why. I felt very proud. I felt that at that point of time. But then my joy was short-lived. After a few minutes, my daughter woke up and she said, "Papa, susu karna hai." I asked her, "Is it urgent?" Then I started mumbling to myself. Just now I overtook that car with a lot of difficulty. Then my wife was listening. She said, "If you don't stop now, you will have greater difficulties. So you better stop now." So I was forced to stop and then go through the process again of overtaking that set because it was a long trip. We reached Narayan Sarovar, went to the temples, and checked into the only hotel in the whole place. It was a government hotel. Our hotel was pre-booked. When we went inside, something was amiss. There was nobody in the reception. Something was written in Gujarati, I didn't understand. And I walked into the lobby. The commodes and wash basins were lying on the footpath, on the path. I understood that the hotel was in maintenance, and it was confirmed by the hotel employees. So again, we have to go back on the same day, 4 to 5 hours, in the single lane road. And then we reached Dholavira at around 8 p.m. in the night. Now Dholavira, you might have heard, is a wonderful island. And it is the road to the Dholavira is called the road to heaven. It's a road of black tarmac with blue water on both sides. It was a wonderful sight, and I would never forget that image for a very long time. So after one spectacular location, we went to the another one, which was called the Harappan site, Harappan civilization, Indus Valley civilization of Dholavira. One thing is to read in the textbook, other things to experience what we read. The kind of engineering the Dholavira people have did for storing, harvesting, and consuming water with a little lack of knowledge and technology in the 3rd millennium BC. I repeat, it was 3rd millennium BC, was mind-boggling. The cities we build today are not engineered. Forget about rainwater harvesting. I felt small and nothing. I stood there and I realized what I am is nothing, because they have perfected the city to the dot, and all the things were planned and engineered to perfection. It was mind-boggling. We got an opportunity to visit the Indo-Pak border, and to do that we need to have prior permission. So we lucky to get that permission. It was 60 kilometer one way, and we were the only car. 60 kilometer one way and back. It was an amazing, surreal experience. And On the path we had this salt which was shining like diamonds, and wife was saying that she is getting when she was not able to, she was almost there because she said that the whole image was repeating again and again. So it was difficult for her to, she almost fainted, to be frank. So friends, during my visit, I got to witness the resilience, ingenuity, pride and skill of people of Kutch, and of course witness the wonderful landscape. So pack your bags next winter and contact me for your any planning or itinerary, and I am sure you will have a wonderful time. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jananand. That was a lovely speech. So our second speaker today is Toastmaster Anand, and before calling him on stage, I would like to call the evaluator Toastmaster Dhruv.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vatsal. A very good morning to all my friends present here. I am Toastmaster Dhruv, and today I am evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Anand, who has selected persuasive influence as his path. He is delivering his level 2 Project 1 speech. The purpose of his speech is to introduce the different styles of leadership and identify his preferred style. The title of his speech is F2Y. Timer, please note, the timing of his speech is 5 to 7 minutes. We are all confident that this project will be a piece of cake for you to accomplish. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dhruv, for the lovely description. And without further ado, let us call on stage Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand, F2Y, Toastmaster Anand.
Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for reciprocating the energy that I have and you have. So today, I will share you around 25 years of research and my reflection of 14 years at job, at home, being a father, in family, and in friends and life in general. I will share you 2 stories, and I will then distill the learning from all these 25 years in just a mental model. What will happen that mental model? It might helpful you in your leadership journey. Now, just let me know how many want to be a great leader. Can you raise your hand? Everybody, right? Because in Bhagavad Gita, if you read chapter 15, verse number 7, Krishna is saying that Mamai vanso jiva loke hai jiva bhutah sanatana. That means what? All the living beings are parts and parcels of my being. Why we want to become a great leader? The reason because we deserve it. We may not know how to go there, or some have already been there, or some are in the journey. So you are truly a great leader because you deserve it. You have that potential, number 1. Number 2, in 2014, I was leading a project first in the world, not in India, 1200 kV transmission line. There I learned with interacting with power ministers and the great project leaders of Government of India and many contractors, those who are great, and I learned that, and that resonated with this mental model I will share you later. And another project I delivered in Italy, it was Massa Finance Trena was a company where we delivered that first in the Europe project while I was in ABB. There I learned, and when I started my level 2 project 1 month back, I seriously thought about it, and I was roughly 15 to 20 minutes I was thinking about it, how I can distill that so that I can get benefited and I will never forget about it, and when I give the speech, audience can take it away to their home. So what happens? It is not a conspicuous job, but it is a piece of cake with Toastmaster. Because Toastmaster really help to think and reflect, which I am 100% sure if I am not being Toastmaster, I won't have reflect this 25 years of research and 14 years of real experience. So the first book that helped me is The Leader Who Had No Title by Robinson. I read this book in September 2014. What this book taught me is that you don't need a title. Many of us think that we want to be a CEO or want to be vice president or want to be a manager, then only we can create impact and then only we can be a leader. No, it is not at all. You are a leader wherever you are, whatever you are doing, irrespective of your education, gender and passion. First lesson. So Mahatma Gandhi told to the world, in a gentle way you can set the world, not your home, not your family, not your wife. Because you cannot set your wife. So in gentle way means what? Simple truths. Simple truths will help you to navigate through life like crazy. Okay? In the second book I came across is Unfiltered, the CEO and the Coach. This book showed me how a leader evolved from infant to adult to parent to what? Which is nowadays called grandparent. Or you can say that not being useful. But that is not the case, because everyone at any point of life we have responsibility to contribute back to society. And Toastmaster gives a very great opportunity to do that. And the third one is CEO Excellence. This book has been researched thousands of the largest organizations based on the durations and TSR, total shareholder return. Here the mental model, 5 C's model. This is not mine. It has been taken from a great leader who has proven great shareholder returns and great contribution. First one is competence. Friends, competence is the starting point. If we don't build that competence, then we will not be useful. Second one is courage and confidence. If you have competence, but you are not able to speak it out, not able to raise your point in meeting, not able to express your opinion, thought, no point. Right? So courage and confidence. Third one is communication skill. Here comes Toastmaster. If you are not able to communicate, how you can tell the world what you want to do or what is in your mind? Fourth one is consistent. We must be consistent. Whatever be you are, be consistent. Because what is the eighth wonder of the world? Anybody? Yes, compounding. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Who has told? Albert Einstein. Right? And the last one is compass. What does mean compass? If you take a compass and put, it will always direct it towards north. What is your true north? High level of integrity, whatever you are doing and whatever you are playing. This is the 5 C's model I have taken from a great leader. I hope it will be helpful to you. Before I winding up, please read, because when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Thank you very much, and handing over to Toastmaster today. Thank you.
So now we have something that we do not have usually. It's an edutainment session. And for that, I would like to call Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vatsal. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning. Good morning.
International Speech Contest for the guests and the new members here. This is a regular meeting. There is a speech session, there is a table topic session, and there is an evaluation session. We meet once in a year for a contest, International Speech Contest. What happens? Those who nominate come on stage and speak on any topic for 5 to 7 minutes. If you win it from the club level,
In Vadodara, there are 4 clubs. So each one from the club wins and meet as an area. Then in Vadodara, apart from the area, there are 3-4 areas. Together, there is division. If you win in the division, you go to the district. If you win in the district, you go to the World Championship semi-finals and then to the finals. This is what is the route to achieve International Speech Conference or International Speech Contest World Championship. Now I have got 10 sheets with me. I am not giving it to anyone to collect it. I have written it for my convenience. I will let you know how do you prepare for an international speech contest. Now today, we have all the guests here and our regular members. We have got one evaluator for a speaker. Say for example, Janardhan and Anandan had just one evaluator. When it comes to an international speech contest, there will be 5 to 10 judges who will be validating your speech and marking. The scores will be given. And whoever scores the highest will be the winner. My first topic is, in the international speech contest, judges are the main audience. Not your contestants or the contest chair or your friends or guests. Why? Because they are the ones who matter the most. Now say for example, there are 5 judges. If your name comes in the 1, 2, 3 of all the judges, say for example, one judge says you are second place winner. The third judge says you are the first place winner. The fourth judge says you are the third place winner. Like that, all 5 judges should have your name somewhere in 1, 2, 3. Then you get a podium finish. Or else you don't get a podium finish. I will tell you an example. All 5 judges mark the contestant A in the second place. So what happens? The first person gets 3 marks, second person gets 2 marks, and the third person gets 1 mark. Now all 5 gave the second prize to him. How much did it add up to? 10. 5 into 2, 10. Now there was one person who got first place for all 3 judges. It came to 9. But the other 2 judges did not give him or her any mark. Who is the winner? The person who came second for all 5 judges is the winner. So this is your content is getting matched with the mathematical score. This is the beauty of the speech contest. Everybody would like the content. Everyone in the audience would say, wow, what a speech. But the judges will not give you the marks. Why? Because your content is with the marks. And please remember one more. Say for example, Apidel Toastmasters has got a club. Apidel has got a Toastmaster club. Now you are having contestants from a corporate club and 5 or 6 judges are secretly sitting here. It's very common in Apidel to speak about their corporate terminologies. Say for example, I work in a company called L&T. I will say that I walk from LTC to TS. How many of you will understand? Probably Janardhan and Tarun may understand. L&T is L&T Choda and TS is Technical Services. If my script had LTC and TS, I think even Hitesh can understand. The judges will not understand. I am not telling do not crack corporate jokes or do not tell the corporate jargons. Be very specific and be aware that the audience are not only Apidel Toastmaster club members or the corporate people. There are secret judges sitting out there who have got no idea what a corporate environment is. So this is very important for an international speech contest. Second one, connect with the audience. Now it's very common for everyone that if I connect with the audience, then we will win. Now how do you connect with the audience? People ask straight away a question and expect everyone to raise their hand or do not raise their hand. If I ask a question, how many of you here think that life is unfair to you? If a speaker starts a question like this, not many may answer, not many may raise their hand. So there is a total disconnect for him. He thinks he's getting connected with the audience. But if they don't raise the hand, then he may get disconnected. How do you rephrase this? If I ask a question, is life unfair to you or not? I am sure that many would raise the hand, but few would say, yes, life is not unfair to me, but I don't want to raise my hand. So in this way, you are getting connected with the audience without getting the reply from the audience. When I say connect with the audience, it doesn't mean that audience is replying to you. You are able to connect even without they replying to you. In your script, please write in such a way that you are not asking a straight question and getting a straight answer, so that it will help you to ultimately get connected with the audience. Number 3, script. When, how. This may be useful even to the guests and the other Toastmasters here who do not wish to contest. Script is very important in Toastmasters in speech. Now, when do you write this script? You will have to determine which is your productive hour in the day. In a given 24 hours, for few, it may be, let me finish my dinner, let me finish all the cleaning, let me make my bed, just switch on the light, fan, it's absolute silence at 10 p.m. I sit and write for the script. Fair enough. For me, I need my stomach to be full. I should not feel sleepy, and I should have bright sun like this. That's the productivity of the day. When I say productivity for the day, not just for writing a script. If I want to clean my house, if I want to book a ticket, if I want to decide something very important, if I want to gather my thoughts and process it, for anything and everything, 10:30 to 12:30 without feeling hungry or sleepy is my productive time of the day. So use that time to sit and write for a speech. Now, how do you write a script? There are people here who are tech savvy with their iPads and stylus. But I urge you all to sit with a pen and paper to write a speech. I'll tell you why this is very important. You write down 10 names of your friends. You will know that your best friend's name, you will write neatly. You will see to it you don't overwrite. You don't write it in a wrong spelling, it's a correct spelling. So what happens is, your handwriting is directly proportional to the emotion that you're giving. Please write with pen and paper so that when you gather your thoughts and start writing, the best part of your speech will be having a very good handwriting. If you really don't like it, you will strike it. Now when it comes to the script, remember everyone says there should be an opening, body, conclusion. Opening, body, conclusion. A speaker has to deliver his speech or her speech with opening, body, conclusion. When it's writing, you can always start with a conclusion. You can always start with the body, then give an opening. All you have to do is to start writing what you have in your mind. Say for example, how I start. One small school going girl told me thank you. Why should she tell me thank you? She had the hand, some 100 rupee note and gave it to me. Really? School going kid. Is she a stranger? Yes, she is a stranger. Why is she giving 100 rupees? Oh, I gave her 500 rupees yesterday. Why did I give her 500 rupees yesterday? Because I saw her going to school without shoes. I thought, when a brother is wearing shoes, then why the little daughter, the sister is not wearing shoes? She replied, father told boys get the first opportunity. I picked out the 500 rupee note. See how the story builds. When you sit with a paper and pen on your productive time of the day, one word can start expanding towards the left, towards the right. Left is your opening, right is your conclusion. Now this story, if I develop, how would I start with an opening? Once when I was walking on the road which I take every day to office, I noticed two kids playing and going. Even though they know only Gujarati and I don't know Gujarati, they started telling hi to me. This is how it starts. But if I sit and write the opening, I am not going to the best part of the speech at all. Start your script with your best part and then keep expanding. That is very important in the script. Originality. A lot of discussion happened during table topic contest briefing that what is this originality? 25% should be original or 75% should be original, 25% can be borrowed from someone. We all are unique. We have our own stories. Do not get into the controversy of originality at all. Because we have our stories. Don't see the YouTube. I got an inspiration from that. Don't see a poem and say, no, I just wanted to tell the poem and build a story on that. We all have our own stories. We have our own poems. Just talk it out. Forget about the originality. You are always original. Just be you. No one can be better than the original. Speech title. This is always very confusing. What do I keep the speech title? Sometimes people say that reveal it, but don't reveal it fully. Give an indication of what is your speech, but don't indicate fully. You write your script and one or two words from the script make it the speech title. As simple as that. Now you can say that the girl without the footwear. That's it. The speech goes there. The speech title is there. I started off the speech with thank you, and then the girl is not wearing the shoes. You just say the girl without the footwear. Your speech title. What I mean to say is, do not waste your energy and time for a speech title. You have written the script. In between the lines is your speech title. Simple. There is nothing more than that. Only thing that you need to be a little careful is when your name is called, the next contestant number 5, Toastmaster Vikram, on stage, there will be a lot of applause. And when the contest chair says, the girl with the without the footwear, everybody will be clapping and not many will hear to it. So if they are not able to hear, take a pause and inform the contest chair to spell out the speech title properly so that the guests, the judges, the audience all get connected with your speech. Too many characters. Now people have one or two, your meeting is fair enough. When you say that from 2004 to 2014 what all interviews I attended and failed, and you have some 10 interviews, you are introducing 10 different characters. I would say pick one interview, pick one character, or at the max 2 interviews or 2 characters. Do not mix a lot of, because what happens is you will have to do a voice modulation, you will have to speak like that person. The judges would think that is the interviewer speaking or the interviewee speaking. That confusion will come there. Better have less characters in your speech so that it will be useful for you. Practice, practice, practice. I've written this 3 times. Why? Because we feel that a Toastmaster meeting only gives you practice. No. I sit next to my colleague. I give a speech once to him. I sit next to one busmate every day. I give my speech next to him. I give in front of my mother. Now, if you practice in front of non-Toastmasters, because Toastmasters blood is, it's injected into us. We outrightly do not complain about the speech. However, the speech is, yeah, it was very good. However, we start like that. Now, I gave one of my speeches in front of a non-Toastmaster friend. He told, you're not going to win. Yes. That's the true feedback you get from a non-Toastmaster. Simple things like, I had a word called mortuary in my speech. My friend did not know what's a mortuary. Now, I cannot complain that, okay, he did not know mortuary. I came to know that there are still people living, that they don't know what is mortuary. That's why I had to rephrase my script, telling that, yeah, the dead bodies was kept in a room. This is all I had to say. Like that, please practice in front of non-Toastmasters before you come on stage for the international speech contest. You be the judge. Before taking up the international speech contest, ask the executive committee members for the judges' ballot and see what is it in the ballot. What are the things that gives you high marks and what are the things that gives you less marks? How can you score it? You can ask one of your non-Toastmaster friend or Toastmaster friend to read the script in front of you, your own speech, and you be the judge and see how much is your score. That will help you to fine-tune your speech. Room awareness. Now, every day we used to meet in a different location. Today, it's a completely different location. Generally, what do we have? We have a longitudinal, a lengthy stage. Today, we have a narrow stage. Now, my voice has to reach you there. I had a speech where I traveled from Kakinada to Yanam to Chennai. Now, geographically, in that, it was I had imagined a very big stage, so that one city will be here, one city will be here. But the stage given today for me is very small. The room awareness is very, very important. On top of it, I had a speech where I traveled in a river. My entire speech was in the river. The story that I am going to narrate is in the river. I used the word river only once. Now, exactly when I said, I am traveling in a somebody laughed. At that time, I had told the word river. Now, for the entire speech, nobody understood where am I traveling. What I did, in the next line itself, I said, the river was so calm, silent. People got to know. Say, for example, today Janardhan told, the resort was made of mud. The wall and the roof was made of mud. Now, exactly when he said mud, say, for example, somebody coughed. Somebody coughed. We think it is marble. And now his speech says, the water seeped into the resort. Now, how will a water seep into a marble wall? Not possible. Because one word that he uttered was not heard by anyone, everybody gets disconnected from the speech. So, room awareness is very important for you. My last point is dress code. No t-shirts, no round neck ones, no sagging ones. But again, I don't tell you that suit up. Be dressed up, because you are coming here for an international speech contest. Imagine you are receiving the award. How good you would feel. You will have to wear the business casuals or a nice formals, so that it will prep you up internally, and the judges can also visualize that yes, there is some seriousness in his speech. This is all I have. Thank you so much. In the interest of time, I am not taking any questions. But
You
After
are
this-
taking the questions. Actually, we have allotted a 5 minutes for Q&A.
Okay, great. Fine. Any questions?
So usually you say that the opening and closing is not a big deal, but still you have to write it down and then figure out from left to right. May I please little bit elaborate that point?
Opening body conclusion. When you speak during the speech, opening body conclusion is a must. The transitions are a must. But I am not telling you to start writing with opening body conclusion. Write 11, 12 points. Whatever comes to your mind, start writing it. Then jumble. The 10th point can be the first point, second point can be the 8th point. The girl walking and meeting me, I started off with in the middle. You can say, no. Let me start with. Thank you so much. Like that, you gather your thoughts. Do not search for a word of opening. Do not search for the ending. Just keep writing. You will find the ending. You will find the opening. Next. Yes.
So you told that we should use those words which is easy to understand. Means, we should not use some what is called complicated word like,
Correct.
for example, conspicuous. And as we are given that word, so we are using that word in our this one.
Listen to a stand-up comedy about flabbergasted. Just type stand-up comedy flabbergasted. He says, my friend said I was flabbergasted. Nobody understood what is flabbergasted. That means it is surprised. When you already have a word called surprise, then why did you use flabbergasted? Remember, the international speech contest is not to prove yourself good in vocabulary. There are other set of points that are there to judge you for becoming first, second or third. Don't use words like umbrageous. You are not the Shashi Tharoor here. You are yourself here. Right? I always use, when my colleagues and friends tell me that you are good in English, I say, my English stopped in 4th or 5th standard school vocabulary. That's it. It's not moved beyond it. Simple words, small sentences, no complex compound words. It will help. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Is there any breakup in the speech, like for body language discuss points, for vocabulary discuss?
Yes, it is there, the judges ballot. You please read the entire judges ballot. Content is 60%, the rest is 40%. Everyone interested to take part in the international speech contest, please read the judges ballot. Or if you are still want to excel in international speech contest, be a judge or be a chief judge to understand how the contest works. Without me being the chief judge, I never knew that a person who scored second in all 5 can also become number 1. I didn't know that. That's very important. Yes, next. Yes.
Two things. First is that you just said be yourself, and the second thing you told about the dress code. So my question is that Steve Jobs gave one of the most incredible speeches at the first iPhone. He was wearing a simple turtleneck t-shirt and a denim jeans.
That's true. That's true.
So in that dress palette, are there any scores particularly assigned for that dress code?
There's no scores assigned for it. But remember that you are being judged not by the Steve Jobs or we are all just normal minded person sitting and judging you, right? Now the Steve Jobs dress was not there, but his content was very good. Can you give me a content as equal as Steve Jobs?
If we are presenting at that level of content, then we must have that level of content.
Yes. This speech or this educational session was specific to the international speech contest in Toastmasters. Now you want to present yourself in a social function in Apidel, then every rule changes there. I'm talking about international speech contest, right? Be you always, be it the international speech contest or a social function in Apidel, be you always. And you can always, if you want to give an international speech contest in a round neck t-shirt as well, then that conviction that you have in the script, that why my dress is not the indication, but my content is the indication, has to be very high. Right? I am not speaking, I have 5 times in the club I won first prize in international speech contest. I am speaking from that perspective. There are, in the Toastmasters International magazine, there are so many other things where none of these was mentioned, in fact, except for the script. Yeah, next.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I want to say that many times the contestant, according to their topic, also they dress up like that. That can be possible. No? That is not formal, but as it is, they are included in their content. According to content, they have dresses.
As I told you, if my content is about I am a porter and I'm struggling in the railway station, I cannot wear a blazer and come. It comes as a part of a prop that you use. It's a prop,
yes.
Right? So that's what says your content is always 60%. When I say dressed up, I did not tell suit up. I am telling, do not wear something that you picked up from the wardrobe and came. Be conscious about what you wear. That's it. Yeah. Yes, next. Done. Hope you all knew a little more about international speech contest.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for shedding light on this international speech contest. Proceeding with the meeting, let us call timers report for the prepared speeches.
Thank you for all the speeches. For prepared speeches, Toastmaster Janathan took 8 minutes 40 seconds, disqualified. Toastmaster Ananda took 6 minutes 54 seconds, qualified. And Toastmaster Vikram took 20 minutes 19 seconds, disqualified.
Don't laugh, he has done his duty.
Yes. Great work.
Good report. Good report.
Moving on, our next session is table topics. And for that, we have a table topic master, Toastmaster Salva.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests.
Good morning.
The second part of normal Toastmasters meeting, that is table topic session. So I am your table topic master, TM Tarun. So I will be explaining what is table topic master. Imagine that you are new to company, or you have been called. Maybe you have just joined and you have been called for a farewell party. And you are the first person to be asked to give a speech on farewell. So your mind, body, nerves, everything comes to a stand. So this is the area, or this is the part of Toastmasters wherein we are allowed to give an impromptu speech. I will detail about what and how this table topic session is concerned. I will randomly pick one person from the people who are sitting as audience. They will come here, I will read them, I will give them a topic of my choice. I will give them 15 to 30 seconds to ponder about that topic, and then the person has to give or deliver a speech for a minimum of 1 minute to a maximum of 2 minutes. At 1 minute, our timer will raise the green card. At 1.30 minutes, 30 seconds, he will raise the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, he will raise the red card. 30 seconds grace period would be given, so you can extend your delivery of speech up till 2 minutes 30 seconds. How this Toastmaster table topic session would help you is, it will help your listening skills, thinking skills, and delivering your speech impromptu. It will also help you to remove your stage fear. Right? So everybody is all set. Yes. I may call anyone from you, but the topic I will give or reveal when you are here near me. Okay, so all the best, and I hope by the end of table topics this session, maybe the person who are not able to get the chance think that it is a piece of cake, but then you can take feedback of the person who was here while delivering the speech. Okay, so normally
to just give you a feel to most of the guests, because the audience is more on guests here, I will first call upon what you say, a master of table topics, or a person who is a member of Toastmasters and who is a renowned speaker. So I would like to welcome none other than TM Hiren on stage. So this is just a trailer. So your topic is, what can you do today?
Between 1 to 2 minutes.
What can you do today that you were not capable of a year ago? What can you do today that you were not capable of doing it a year ago?
Thank you, Table Topic Master, my fellow members and guests. What can I do today after listening our wonderful speech by speakers and President mentioned about that you should be focusing on your goal. I would now start focusing on my goal rightly on the goal itself. Last time we had our Toastmaster meeting on the 5th floor and elevator was not working and we had a good communication with Toastmaster Kirit. We were climbing up and Toastmaster Kirit told me that we saw the gym on the 1st floor and he recalled one incident that his friend told that he is not attending gym because elevator is not working and gym was on the 1st floor. And I also recall one of the incident happened with me that I go for walking sometimes in the outside garden and my friend told me that, Hiran, where are you going? I said, I'm going for my morning walk. He says that you go from this side, it's a shortcut from this side. Well, then I realized that what is my ultimate goal? My ultimate goal is to get some exercise. So why should I go for shortcut? Or if I want to go to gym, ultimate goal is to get some strength. Why should I worry about elevator is not working? So this is what now I'm going to focus, which I was not focusing a year ago. I'm going to focus on my goal in totality, not piece by piece. So thank you very much.
Thank you, TM Hiren. Now any volunteers from Pradeep? No, Pradeep I will call last. Yes. So Karthik, your topic is, which is worse, failing or never trying? Which is worse, failing or never trying?
So I got 25 seconds, 30 seconds now.
Yeah, you can think for 20, 30 seconds and then you have to speak for at least a minute.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So my name is Karthik. So 2 years ago, I faced an injury in my leg while playing football. So at that time, my ligament broke. So ligament is a tissue where it is situated near knee. So it broke down. So that time, I was playing nationals for football. So what happened over here is I was participating in the month of June, and in April I had an injury. So I missed this national because I need to operate my leg as well that time. So it was not a failure for me, but I was very much excited for the nationals. So after that, it took a year to operate my leg and everything. Then after it was cured by operation. Then after for 6 months I need to do physiotherapy. So that time, what happened over here is I was not able to move my leg at all. So I need to do physiotherapy for 6 to 7 months. That was really, that was really hard for me to do every day going physiotherapy and also maintaining my diet as well, because I was not allowed to eat spicy foods and everything. So what I did over here is practice slowly and also started walking. Then after 2 years, I tried again for the football nationals. And before that, my parents told that stop playing football at all. So what I did over here is I practiced again and again. So within a year of practice, I participated in the national. I was selected for the national. So this was for a success part.
of your free time? How do you spend majority of your free time?
So first of all, good morning to everyone. A year ago, if I see myself spending majority of my time watching movies, series, which is not very bad, I can say, but over that period of time, I was just searching for what I can see, where I can go, where I can spend my free time. So at that point of time, my time was just like getting away from that boredom, right? But later, when I started moving on in the sense when I have started searching for like my personal growth, like where I can divert my total consciousness that just searching for joy and just searching for like spending majority of my time, I have found out that very little things which I can do to elaborate myself. Like I have started doing that one thing, journaling. Journaling in the sense not just what I have done throughout the day, but journaling takes like 2 to 3 main topics. First, that which is that one thing which I have learned, which is not common for me, like throughout the day. The second thing takes like it's not that what I have done good to someone, but it is something that what I have done good to myself. Good to myself in the sense, like one thing is there that we are not able to control our emotions all the time. Like we generally get frustrated a lot. We generally get like anger issues if someone speaks something bad to us. So I have started noting down that points, like this is what I was not supposed to do throughout the day, which makes my another day better. That yeah, I have spoken this something particular word to someone just because of my anger or somewhat like that. So I will definitely not gonna repeat that by the another day. And the third thing in the sense, third thing which I have started doing was implementing little things as per my habit. Habit in the sense developing little habits. For an example, typing for like 5 minutes a day for like long term in the sense I have taken this as like I have to do on everyday basis, that no matter what happens, no matter I'm sleepy, no matter I have had a hectic day or somewhat like that, but I have started doing that, and it became my habit which has developed a lot of skills in me. So these 3 things I can say which I generally do in my little free time as compared to how I see myself before a year. So thank you.
It was more of an icebreaker speech than table topics. Kudos. Pradeep, I would like your help. Like, I would. Is there any colleague of yours who is with your company since long back? The next question I would like to ask. Except you.
Puna madam.
Yeah.
You can ask.
So you come daily to office?
No, I am not an employee of faculty.
Okay. Okay, then I will ask you someone.
After you can call me.
You drive car?
I have just left.
Okay. So I would like to ask, what do you usually think about when you drive a car from some place back to your home? When you are driving,
Not just car.
no, you can anything, whatever you are driving. Like what does normally your thought process is when you are driving from one place back to your home?
Hello everybody, my name is Poonam Sharma, and my topic for the day is what I usually think when I am driving from one place to another. I mean, generally because now I am a homemaker. I generally drive only from school to home and home to drop kids back at the school. So not much of driving, but even the driving time that I get for 10-15 minutes maximum, I just keep off thinking the work I have pending at home. Obviously being a homemaker, because this is a very new role to me. Earlier I was working. I mean, I started working in the age of 21. So I was never at home. Like as a child also, I was never at home, never helping my mother, in the kitchen or doing any household chores. I mean, I was always outside the house. But this is a very new role to me. After I had kids, I am completely at home. So of course, I'm absolutely worried. What all things I have to do at home, what all things are pending at home. So that's one thing that's constantly running in my mind, and that's the reason we feel as a homemaker. This is one thing that I would like to convey to everybody. People feel that housewives, they are like why they feel that they are so much worried. I mean, there's nothing rocket science about the household work. It's just the mind. Every time in your mind you just have one thing, that I have to reach home, do this. I have to go back somewhere else, do this task. So you don't get tired doing all these activities. You get tired because you keep thinking about these things. So I feel that's one reason that housewives get overwhelmed with. It's not a lot of work, it's just overthinking, a lot of overthinking we do. Even if we have to do laundry, we keep thinking, oh, we have to reach home, we have to do laundry, we have to reach home, we have to take care of the maids. She would be back home. So I think, yeah, that's one thing that's constantly in my mind nowadays. Nothing other than that. I just keep thinking that.
Tanya, question to you, since you have been long with Pradeep and is, what motivates you to work each day? What motivates you to work each day?
So I start with Apidel around 3 years back, and me and Pradeep initiated the team employee relations. The vision was clear that we want to ensure to set up a place where our employees and the candidates we are hiring have a safe space where they can share their grievance, they can share their happiness and achievements. So that keeps motivating me, trying new things, and the best thing my manager gave me, a stage or a place where I can experiment with my work. We started the first team who does a video call with each of our candidates, talking about their day, understanding what they are doing, knowing them, they know us, and it's not just merely a phone call. The trust building, trying new things, the team which I have, building the team. I learned everything from scratch and experimenting and giving my best. That keeps me running and motivates me for every day and working every day.
There are many topics which I have listed but because of paucity of time, I will not be able to continue. Maybe next time if we get one more chance, we will present it. So thank you, and over to you.
Pradeep, one.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible. I have many.
I'm asking Pradeep.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me choose. Okay. So this question maybe. Who is your mentor and what have you learned from him? Who is your mentor and what have you learned from him?
First of all, a mentor is somebody who really guides you when you are in a problematic situation, or you have a query that you really feel that they can guide you on. So that's very important, first of all, to understand who can be a mentor to you. And the mentor can be in any form, so probably you don't realize who can be a mentor, and hardly you get a chance to choose your mentor. But over a course of time, you develop a habit that you start sharing your problems, your concerns, and your achievements with them, and then you realize, okay, this can be my mentor, and this is somebody who I trust to talk about issues. The second aspect that you really feel is a mentor can be somebody who's giving you suggestions, but not a result. Okay. They'll not move you to a result, but they'll give you guidance, and then you find your way out. And that's, I believe, was a result of Arjun and Krishna. Now, it's very important that I conclude this with who is my mentor. There are many mentors for me. One of them is my mother. The other my mentor is my wife, who's sitting here. I cannot forget to take her name. And then the other one is my boss, my CEO. I've spent about 11 years working with him, and I see him every day in, day out, how he takes decisions, how he guides me whenever I need a solution. He does not give me a solution, but he gives me a path. And these are the 3 best mentors that I have in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. With that, we move to the next session, that is General Evaluator, and for that I will call PM Vatsalyam.
Timer, please. Give your time. Because there is no timer, so we want to finish it in a time. Chalo, thank you. Thank you so much.
For all the table topic speeches, Toastmaster Hiren took 1 minute 28 seconds, qualified guest Karthik 1 minute 39 seconds, qualified guest Vedahi took 3 minutes 8 seconds, disqualified guest Poonam took 1 minute 44 seconds, qualified guest Tanya took 1 minute 3 seconds, qualified, and Toastmaster Pradeep took 1 minute 37 seconds, qualified. Thank you.
Up and launch the board. Thank you again, Toastmaster Tarun. Namaskar and my soulful greetings to each one of you. I welcome you all in my evaluation segment. This is the most exciting part of the meeting. Here are evaluators. They give constructive and thoughtful evaluation to their respective speaker. Now let us enjoy the authentic feedbacks of our evaluator. Timer, please note, for each evaluator, 2 to 3 minutes time is allotted. Let us start this segment by inviting our first evaluator, Toastmaster Sarika, on the stage to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Janardhan. Toastmaster Sarika, be on the stage.
First of all, again, good afternoon to everyone over here. First of all, congratulations for delivering a speech in such a smooth way. It really just looked like a piece of cake for you. And my evaluation is just surrounded around the purpose of the project, and which was the language and the voice modulation. And parallelly, I will tell about your technical things, how can you enhance them in more better way. Especially the thing I like about your speech is that very beautifully how you included your personal story in your speech, because we always connect ourselves more easily with our personal story, because your personal story is mostly the attached, or people can connect with them. The second thing, your voice modulation. Your voice modulation, yes, you can use it in more better way. For example, when you are asking the conversation between the boss and the chotu. So the voice, it could be more simple also, that the boss voice should be more high compared to that chotu. The usage of the stage was very good. You are excelled in that. Very beautifully you switched from one character to another character, like the conversation between a rich woman and the other person. You can work more on your face expression, and it could be a more easy for you, because as we all know that wives are the more easy target for everyone. So while you are talking towards your wife, it's a very easy expression that generally all the wives have the eye rolling. So if you use that, it could be more better, it will be more good for a listener to attach with your story. You use the body language in a very better way, like uses of your hand to show the wall, the staring. But the staring or the posture was like, it could be more good if you would just take a few steps and eye contact towards the audience. Uh, as TM Vikram shared a very good tip that we should always aware of the place where we are going to deliver. Due to this sound of fan or whatever, unfortunately the backbencher was not easily audible, not easily able to hear your speech. Means as I am your evaluator, I have to put full 100% concentrated. Then also there are many things missed. I tried my best, and then also it's missed. So always as a speaker, as a stage user, it's our responsibility that we should try on that thing first, because it impacts a lot on our quality, our content, because the voice should go back. So it's for everyone that whenever we are coming, we can ask them that is it audible to everyone, or you think that it is very important part of our speech, before saying or after saying, just do a recheck for that. Other than that, your speech and everything was very good, and I would like to conclude on which you need to you can make more polished to bring it in a more better way. Your face expression, your voice modulation, and the questioning and interacting with audience more. Thank you so much. I hope
I think it is quite conspicuous evaluation done by you. Now I am inviting my second evaluator. He is none other than Toastmaster Dhruv. Please be
If your action inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader, said man unknown. A very good noon to all of you present here. Toastmaster Ananda, a man with a golden smile on his face and a ton of knowledge in his mind. Excellent speech as per the objective of the project. I will list down 5 points from which we all can learn from him. First is the detailing of the description. It was clearly conspicuous that in every story he narrated or every content he delivered, he gave a perfect detailing of each and every scenario. For example, whenever he passed the message from Bhagavad Gita, he even told the verse number, and that creates authenticity in the audience. Second, storytelling. At the end of the meeting, what we all remember are only the stories which are narrated, not the content. And whenever a personal stories are related, it creates more connection with the audience. Third is his body language. He was energetic throughout the speech. His hand gestures were in sync with what he was delivering. His eyes were also balanced towards all of the audience. Fourth is the vocal variety. He changed the tone of his voice with the type of feeling he wanted to convey. Also, he had a very good usage of the pauses in between. Fifth, he brought actual books here, through which we can relate more. These are some of the extra efforts which we can take. Perfect, ideal is what we all should aim for. But when we are aiming this, then we must consider that we are always in the learning stage. So for Toastmaster Ananda to be in the learning stage, here are some of the points which he must include to be a better speaker. First, control over the movement of his legs. I observed that many times he was just wandering on the stage and it was not in sync with the delivery. It might be unconscious, but sometimes it may lead to discomfort from the audience point of view. Second is the structure of the speech. I noticed that he had a very short opening and a very short conclusion. Opening and conclusion should always be powerful compared to the body of the speech. Third, confusion over the title. I might have missed it, but I felt it very confused because he forgot to explain the meaning of a title. It's good that you take a suspense title for the speech that creates excitement from the audience, but it is a must that we must explain it in the opening or in the closure. To summarize, excellent storytelling skills, excellent detailing of the descriptions, good vocal variety, but a little effort on the structure of the speech which Toastmaster Vikram explained it beautifully, then I bet no one can stop you in reaching the highest stage of the Toastmasters. Thank you.
piece of cake for Toastmaster Dhruv to give such a wonderful evaluation. And I believe both of them have given such a nice evaluation that will help to both the speakers. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Krish, today's timer, please present your report.
For evaluations, Toastmasters Sarika took 3 minutes 23 seconds. This
Qualified. 30 seconds, no?
Yeah, qualified for 3 minutes. And Toastmaster Dhruv took 2 minutes 50 seconds qualified.
Thank you. Now, dear audience, please welcome one of the youngest and very energetic member of our club who will evaluate all the speeches of PT speakers segment. So please welcome Toastmaster Harsh, where is sitting right now. Please welcome.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Again, warm morning, Toastmasters and guests. It's been 7 months that I joined Toastmasters. I have tried each and every role, but table topic evaluator was the only left, and that I am trying today. I'm nostalgic about the moment when I was the table topic speaker, and today I am getting chance to evaluate these table topic speakers. First of all, I would like all of you to have a big round of applause for all table topic speakers, because it is not the piece of the cake to come here and speak. We had guests today and they have done this, and so now I will start with my evaluation. Every coin has two sides. So today I will tell about the positive aspects and also the points of improvement that each one needs. The first speaker was Toastmaster Hiren. Toastmaster Hiren is a principal of school of which I am a student. But since I have taken this role, I will evaluate him. First of all, he took a very good example of the last meeting. He had a good connection with the audience that in the gym was in the first floor, and he also gave an example that how he and Kirit sir were talking and that. But his topic was what was the thing that he was not able to do before 1 year but he is able to do now. He told about future that he will be able to do, but it was about the past. So he was not up to the topic, but I liked that at least he was not able to speak on that topic, but he spoke something. He was not just standing idle over here. Kudos to him. Second was guest Karthik. He had a very good recall on the football game and that he was able to do quickly. Then he can improve in eye contact. He was like, he was speaking with himself. You were speaking with yourself, it seemed like. And your hand movements were on the left hand side only. If you are doing hand movements, it's okay, but it should be on the both the sides. Then voice modulation can go up to the last. Rest, it's all good thing. Third speaker was guest Valerie. Her topic was free time. So she was easily able to recall that what she was doing in free time and the movies and mobile phones. But one thing was she should avoid storytelling. Even I was also feeling that what story she is telling. She can add something catchy which could make audience more interested in her speech. And remember, this was not a speech. It was 1 to 2 minutes. You exceeded to 3 minutes. So this can be taken care of. Rest, it was all good. Fourth speaker was guest Poonam. She had a very good speech, especially when you are called for the first time, and she was able to connect. But one thing that I was conspicuous was she can minimize your hand movements. It was of high level hand movements you can do, but you are continuously doing hand movements. Rest, that was a good connect, and you are quickly able to recall your routine that okay, I go to school to drop my kids and come back. That was good thing, because when topics are given, it's very difficult to recall how to speak. Guest Tanya, that was motivation to work. So you should start with greeting. You started your speech with so. So when you come, you should greet everybody, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. Then you can give brief glimpse of your journey when you started. You started and I was working, but when you started, you can say. And eye contact can be taken care of. Rest, everything was good. And last speaker was Toastmaster Pradeep. I like the way he started. He gave the example of the mentor, and but his hands were joined like this when he was speaking. So this thing should be taken care of, and his body movements were inspiring. So rest all the speaker had audacity to come here and speak. That was the only good thing. With my evaluation, those who are motivated, keep moving. Those who felt that I have thrown stones at you, convert those stones into milestones. Because remember, today is the opportunity to build the tomorrow that you aspire. Thank you so much.
Evaluation done by you. Very keen observant. Now, after this sensational evaluation segment, now I would like to call to present the report of my accountant and grammarian. So please welcome very warmly Toastmaster Sanjay to be on the stage to present his after. Please, little loudly,
So I will not evaluate everyone's because it will take time consuming. So majorly whomsoever has made some corrections that I am going to evaluate. So guest Karthik, he used number of times so approximately 13 times, so it needs to improve. Then guest Vaidi, so movement was 8, so movement was 3. Like word she has used a couple of times, around 7, and little word she has used 4 times. So if you will continue this work, then it will automatically improve. Then Poonam guest movement was 2. Never she has used couple of times. 2 times she has used. I am she has used 2 times, and so she has used 3 times. So require little practice. Then Tanya, there was no error I found. Then PM Pradeep, our movement was only 1, and he has used 1 time. Apart from that, all this prepare speech, I don't think any problem. Just Janardhan, he has used 2 times its, so it needs to improve. Then rest everyone I found suffice, and yes, there is chances of improvement, but as such I can't find any more error in that. So thank you.
Now it's the time to listen the grammarian report. Please welcome Toastmaster Pradeep on the stage. Before I forget, thank you so much for providing us such a wonderful place to conduct our meeting.
Thank you very much. So as a grammarian, my role was to look at the incorrect usage of grammar. I will begin with a few, but generally I found that usage, the word of that, things, as a replacement of the actual scenario, and that should be changed. So sometimes when we are on the stage doing a table topic, we kind of don't remember the situation, and we use that as a replacement of the actual situation or things, this thing, that thing, that. So that has been very common amongst all the speakers, and I will not name anyone. Timer Krish, thank you for all the speeches. So when you came here and you gave your evaluation, you should have used the word thank you for all the great or phenomenal speeches. That could have emphasized more on your report. Our counter Sanjay, I didn't find any grammatical errors. For table topic master, no issues at all. Toastmaster Janardhan, when do you get married? This is just an example, so you may have to prepare your speech in a way that you recall and you use your grammar in the best way. So when do you get married? When did you get married? That could have been a right phrase. Stuff can be replaced by artifacts or articles. So you used Janardhan. So you used stuff a lot of times when you spoke about artifacts or articles. So that can be replaced. Gadi saaf kar dena can be translated into English. And that's a protocol which I have learned probably 3 years ago in Toastmasters. So we have to translate it into English. Toastmaster Kosha, share you was pretty common. So I observed that you missed to use the word with a lot of times. So you may have to use with, or maybe listen to your recording and you may find that 2-3 times you used you forgot to use the with. Before I winding up at the end conclusion, you used before I winding up, you should use before I wind up. Toastmaster Vikram, there was just one and I take a courage to evaluate your grammar. The rest, the pronunciation or recitation tell the poem could be used as recite the poem, and that's it, nothing major. Toastmaster Dhruv, the evaluator, extra efforts which we can take can be replaced by extra efforts are highly appreciated, and it can make a great evaluation. The summary that you gave was really phenomenal. So similarly, the extra efforts which we can take can be replaced by highly appreciated. Toastmaster Sarika, again the things I like could be replaced or removed completely. Toastmaster hearing was perfect. Karthik, already you have the report from our counter, so I don't have to speak much. I can talk to you in office. Toastmaster Vedahi, certainly the our counter had given you feedback on it. Toastmaster Poonam, I cannot dare to do that. For me, I have already received my report, and Tanya, I will talk to you. Now I'll talk about who used the phrase of the day and word of the day. I want the applause to keep on going. The phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Sarika, and Toastmaster Tarun. The word of the day again was used by Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Dhruv, Toastmaster Kosha, and Toastmaster Tarun. Thank you very much.
Now there is no time for me. I have to again arrange time for Vatsal also. In short, thank you Toastmaster Pradeep for allotting the place. Toastmaster Tarun and Pradeep, again thank you for taking the last minute role. Toastmaster Ananda, thank you for taking the second speak in place of Kosha. And I really thankful to my AXCOM team for arranging everything in a proper manner. Just see everything they have arranged in such a beautiful manner. Thank you Toastmaster Ravi, Janki, Kavi Brahmat for sharing agenda and poster well in advance. All the speeches were very good. Janardhan, you have inspired our inner desire to go and see the Kutch. And this Ananda has inspired us to become CEO by reading those books. And again, Harsh, thank you for giving the review of that book, which is very good for in the point of customer's view. And rest, everything is very good. I am not going for detail. Thank you so much for conducting such a well meeting and also the houseful meeting. And also my heartful thanks to all the guests, those who have made this meeting so successful. They created a very soulful ambience in the meeting. With this, I come to an end and hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day to conclude.
Now, Toastmaster Janardhan is a very avid traveler. He travels everywhere and then comes here and gives speeches about those travels. I, on the other hand, am a reluctant traveler. I don't travel. My best method of traveling is I open the Google Streets, switch on the AC in my room, wrap myself in the cozy blanket, and watch Mount Fuji, Hollywood, etc. But sometimes I cannot say no. And it was during such time I went to Adalaj. There, a very famous well, they call it Baudi in local language, is there. They call it Rani Ji Ki Baudi. So let me share the story about that well. It was during the Middle Times. There was a kingdom called Dandai Desh, and the king was Veer Rana Pratap. What happened was, once a great famine broke out, and in order to for the welfare of his subjects, the king decided that let me make a well for them. But the critical error that he did was, he allotted too many resources to making those wells. As a result, his own kingdom security began to lapse. Taking advantage of this opportunity, one of the neighboring kingdoms attacked him. In the war, the king was killed. The neighboring king, now, when he saw the queen of this kingdom, he was mesmerized by her beauty. He told her to marry him. The queen said, okay, I will marry you, but first you will have to complete the construction of this well. Again, since she was so beautiful, the neighboring king said, okay, I will make the well and then we'll marry. On the day this well is completed. So the construction began, and in time the bell was completed. On the day the bell was completed, in the morning, the queen, she was fully dressed in a bride's attire, and she jumped in the well and died. She could have done this act before too, but she wanted to complete this well. She wanted to make sure that this well was completed. Maybe love is not this pushy feeling that we express to each other. It is something more. It is something that metamorphoses us into the best possible version of ourselves. So I urge all of you to take time and express your love to your loved ones. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much all the role players and all the guests who came here and made this meeting memorable. So 3 days back, Toastmaster Pradeep texted me and told me about if you are looking for a venue, then you can have this Sunday. So when Toastmaster Pradeep called me, I was very conspicuous that the meeting was going to be good, and I came here and saw the venue, and we finalized this place. And he and their team, those two members, I think Karthik and Vishal, right? So those two members, I want to thank them for making organizing the meeting. So thank you so much. People who are left in voting, I give you a few minutes to complete your votes, and then we will announce the winners. Till then, I would like to appreciate those who have helped in arranging this meeting, and I will start with our new member, Toastmaster Chris. Thank you so much for joining the VTM. I would like to thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for giving us such a wonderful experience. I would like to invite Vishal and Ankit to come on the stage, and I would like to thank them for organizing this place. So please come. And the last thing, I would like to invite Toastmaster Dhiren to present a token of appreciation to Toastmaster Pradeep. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Pradeep.
Thank you. This was not required. I'm already ex-Toastmaster. This was not required. I think I'm overwhelmed by all of your presence and Toastmaster meeting held today, and I think my team also enjoyed it. So thank you very much for holding this meeting.
Thank you.
I can do up any help in future.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, if the certificates are ready, then we can proceed for the award ceremony.
Ravi, I want one permission, just 2 lines.
Yes, sir.
See, I want to give heartful thanks to Toastmaster Vikram. It was just like carrying on the team. And all the speakers have given wonderful ideas, and they enhanced awareness. Thank you so much.
For the award presentation, I would like to invite our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vasu, on the dais. Thank you. So the best prepared speaker goes to Toastmaster Anand. Best supporting role player goes to Toastmaster Pradeep. Best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Pradeep. Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Dhruv. And the last, best role player goes to Toastmaster Harsh. Thank you. Now we started 2 minutes late and we are ending the minute 3 minutes late. So with that note, I adjourn this meeting. Now get together for a group photo. So you can just move the stairs a little bit and then they can stand up.